Let me see. So, I guess in the last decade, I've purchased maybe 3 expensive items that reminded me of the AWOL. It was something I wanted that I wasn't going to give up, but at the same time, I was extremely disappointed. Kind of contradictory statements, I know. This is the problem. This is why this is why we tell you what not to buy. This is why we tell you about the problems we have with items and not all the good things, okay? I've told you enough about how amazing the color is, etc., etc. But if I'm going to be truthful, and I'm going to say that, this is what you're going to get if you spend $5,400, is that this is what happened to me. And that is the truth. Without understanding the problems you're going to have, you're going to be disappointed. Now, honestly, if someone said, and I did a video about this already, but I feel after today it's necessary. The last unit I had, I think it was a used item that I was sent. It has the screen features that this one has are not present in that one, even with the update. The 3D issues I'm having with the right, left, right. And when I talk to the engineer, I get this bullshit fucking explanation about, oh, well, don't use an application. You should use a 3D Blu-ray player. I didn't say a damn thing about using an application for 3D or that I was watching 3D and having problems on YouTube, okay? Sitting right there is the best top of the line Sony 3D Blu-ray player that you can get, period. Plays any region. They just don't make a better one than that. Now, you can buy this unit that has a slightly different model number, and it weighs about a quarter of a pound. This one, when you pick it up, weighs about 5 pounds. It feels like it's full of fucking lead. It's full of componentry, okay? This is the real deal here. And so if I have problems with my 3D with this, it doesn't matter if you're using any 3D player, okay? If there's problems with this one, every 3D player is going to have problems. I'm not going to read you the letter verbatim, but basically I get these fucking excuses. I don't get answers to any of my pertinent questions. How do I delete data out of my projector? It's contacted my DirecTV box and downloaded a bunch of shit I don't want it to download. How do I stop it from doing that? Oh, well, guess what? You can't do that. Well, wait a minute. So I try to fucking Bluetooth it to any of my devices, my stereo, my phone, my iPad, my music player, and I can't get it to connect to the fucking projector Bluetooth. But it's going to hook up with my DirecTV media server. And it shows it right there in my fucking files. No answers. None. Okay? The right, left, right. Constantly changes. If I pause a Blu-ray movie and I go back and start it up, it has switched right, left to left, right. Now you can go into your menu, go to your 3D, go to your right, left, right, and change it, or you can just click on your glasses. Evidently, their engineer didn't know that, and this is the procedure, is to go into settings, go into 3D, go into right, left, and do that every single time you pause your 3D movie, your Blu-ray. I've had items like this before that were just infuriatingly just pull your fucking hair out, and you have to find all these little workarounds, okay? The eARC problem. Listen, there's only 3 goddamn HDMI ports on this thing, okay? I mean, what the fuck? One of them is supposed to be a dedicated eARC channel, and that leaves you with 2? Well, I tried using it with HDMI switches, and it didn't work. It only worked with single, okay? A double. So I could run my PlayStation or my Blu-ray, but I can't hook up 3 or 4 or have a switched HDMI switch like I did with every other fucking device I've owned. my TVs, all these things have boxes that I hook up that I can run multiple items off of. And I've never had an issue. This one, nothing but issues. So the HDMI problem, it has a Blu-ray problem. I mean, 3D problems. It has memory management problems. It had defective fucking problems, visual defects on the screen. Just one fucking thing after another, okay? But again, this is the one I've chosen because of the performance specs. And I find these little workarounds. Okay, as soon as I put a 3D movie in, I know what to expect. I immediately reset my glasses. You cannot set it to permanently be left or right to left. You cannot, because if you set it to left or right and you pause it, it's now right to left. If you set it to right to left and you pause it, it's now left to right. It doesn't matter what you do. Okay? There is no solution. Software. Unable to delete something in your fucking memory. Software. Okay? All the issues I'm having with HDMI. Software. Software. The hardware, like my iPhone, okay? I appreciate the quality. I will give them credit where credit is due. I think it's just an amazing fucking machine. But, you know, it's... It has so many technical fucking issues and problems right now, I can no longer recommend this projector as a purchase. Unless you're willing to do all the workarounds I am and figure out what works, what doesn't work, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. I sent a letter to the Awol engineer asking him, could you just clearly one time, give me a fucking answer to my question and quit giving me, it looks like they have a button, okay, this is answer number 2, click. Oh, well, don't use an application if you're having 3D problems. Use an actual 3D Blu-ray player. I told them I was using a Sony Blu-ray player. They're not reading my fucking messages. They got something that's going, oh, 3D, answer number 2, answer number 3. That's what I'm getting. So I sent a simple fucking question. How do I delete information from the memory on my projector? If I can't do that, okay? If you cannot manage the information that your projector is gathering without your fucking permission, okay? That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Even for the cheapest fucking $400 goddamn music player. Unacceptable. Okay? And so I'm not getting answers. I'm getting excuses. So I can no longer recommend it. Now, I wouldn't buy a different one, but I'm telling you right now, okay, I cannot give a recommendation to buy. Now, that is a 180-degree switch from what I was saying last month. Because I've just experience after experience, problem after problem, issue after issue, and no answers or solutions that make any sense or solve any problems. Okay? I get in their owner's manual. It says, every question that I've had, technical question that I've had, how do I resolve this, how do I do this, is not in the owner's manual. It's a little thin piece of fucking nothing that's basically just a quick start book and has no in-depth detail for something costing this much fucking money. This is not a $300 or $400 music player. This is a $5,400 top-of-the-line 150-inch 3D projector. The instruction manual that you get should be complete, concise, and cover everything so that you understand your product to every degree possible. Don't treat every customer like they're fucking stupid. Again, basically my return was fast, but it was fucked up. Okay? It doesn't matter if they get you a new projector in 2 days if it's fucked up, right? So today I have to have my buddy haul their shit back up here to drop it off. Just a pain. Just a giant pain. How can I get a factory sealed container that looks like a brand new projector, sealed with the tape, everything looked brand fucking new, and I open it up and all the guts are missing, the power cord, the remote control, because I was supposed to keep those from my last device. Well, that's being awful fucking tightwad. We're talking about what, an $8 cord and a $4 fucking remote, and they're being stingy about that. I see great big red flags waving. 2 years from now, company will be bankrupt from their fucking inability to fucking, fix their unit, and you'll be fucked. you'll be fucked. Because you won't be able to get it repaired. When the DLP chips start to fail on these things in 4 or 5 years, like I suspect they're going to, which is what I've had with every DLP product, I was assured that these weren't going to do that. Okay, well, we're going to find out. And if there's a DLP problem within a year or two, I can guarantee you the company will go out of fucking business because they won't be able to replace them fast enough. If it is, I mean, the way their software is designed, I have to start worrying. The answers I get from the engineers, I have to start worrying. The incompleteness, the inability to give me anything but excuses worries me. I'm this fucking close to sending it back. But again, I can't part with the tiny little bit, okay? The fucking 45% of what I am getting, that's what I want. That is what I want. That is why I'm keeping this unit. This is why I got my fucking fingers crossed, okay? But I'll guarantee you, when I have issues, when I have problems, when I have software issues, software problems, inabilities, inadequacies, lack of management, that kind of thing, I'm going to let you know. But as of right now, I cannot recommend this Awol Vision any longer.